Sister Bolden in the house. And I want before I even get started, let me know with ones in the chat if you can hear me very clear on my headsets. Shout out to Lamont Jr. What's up, brother? What's up, Halito? Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly on my headsets. If not, I'm just gonna go without the headset. Realize TV in the house, the brother from another mother. This is a night that I have to talk about. Of course, I'm on the road. I'm in Laredo, Texas. A shout out to Tony. I am about, let me see, I am about 1 mile away from the border of Mexico. That's how close I am to Mexico City. Well, not Mexico City, but just actually into Mexico. So yes, I am that close to Mexico. Okay, that's why I am. I told them give me a taco. No, give me a burrito. But I'm in here. I'm in here tonight. And today I had a 504 Indigenous Warrior and I decided to go on TikTok today because I saw a video. And man, the video that I saw, it was unbelievable and disrespectful when it comes down to our people. And I'm telling you, it's getting worse with our children. It's one thing about the interracial marriage, whatever, or the interracial girlfriend and boyfriend thing. That is whatever a person life is, that's them. I have no control on who you love. But I do have a problem on what's going on TikTok with teenagers. And what's going on TikTok with teenagers, and you got to go see it. I mean, to see it, to believe it. The Louis Farrakhan disciple Roz, I can't think of the man. One of his disciples has actually had videoed it on TikTok, and it was showing these young people who were allowing the European that they date. They the female melanated sister was dating the Caucasian boy, and the Caucasian boy was they were acting like he was whipping her with a belt. She gave him a belt to emulate on whipping her with a belt. And also, they were grabbing them like they were being hung from a tree. And this is on TikTok. It wasn't just the girls, it was the boys. The boys were bowing down to the white female. The boys were bowing down to the white female. It was really unbelievable. It was unbelievable, totally disrespectful. Shout out to Dice TV, one of the greatest. Shout out to Dice TV, and it's really really getting ridiculous. And I'm telling you that they have no respect at all. And really, I'm trying to understand what is going on with our children, because what starts with the children is the parents at home. And there's a lot of children that don't have a father and don't have a balanced mother, and they lack the love, and they're getting love from the outside in the wrong way. Okay, they're getting love outside in the wrong way. Okay, I could not believe what I saw. It's all Dice. It's all over TikTok. They are gone. They're kissing the ground that the white man has walked on. They're bowing to the white man. They're bowing to the white woman. They're playing like they're beating them with a belt. They're acting like they're showing them that they are more superior than our people. And I want people to understand that it's crazy the lack of attention. Our so-called people are losing out here for attention. And this is a really, really sad, because we have our young people crying for attention. And I always said, if you don't give your children, your sons and daughters, attention, somebody else will give them the wrong attention. And I want to sit here and say that it looked like the white kids were pushed into this demonic thing. They didn't look comfortable doing this. It looked like the black kids were encouraging them to do this to them. Let's not blame the white kids, because I seen the young lady who was trying to get the white boy to whip him with the belt. It was the girl that was trying to get him to whip her with the belt. The white kid was very very hesitant on doing that. We got to stop blaming and giving superiority to the white man. Okay, white man ain't making your ass do none of that shit on TikTok. Shout out to Renard. I want people to understand the white man ain't making your ass do some of the most filthiest shit. Stop blaming the white man because of your generational curses. Because of your generational curses, the things that you're not doing to raise your children. I'm wondering, do you even investigate or you even watch your children's phones? Shout out to Thomas, my brother Thomas in the house. Do you even look and sneak and look in their phones? Do you even pay attention to what they're doing out here? Because it's very much an embarrassment to our people. I want you guys to understand that to be silent is to be a failure in your life. To be silent is to be a failure to your own people. We got so many of our own people who are afraid of their children. They want to be friends. A lot of you motherfuckers want to be friends with your children. And that's sad. Don't know the difference between being a father and being a mother, and not being a friend. See, you got to balance it out to understand that you're not the friend, that you are the parent. See, this ain't about interracial marriage or who they love and who they want to be with. It's not up for me to tell anybody who they love. But goddamn, don't allow these people to make fun of you and your ancestors, to make a fool out of you. And that's what's crazy when it comes down to our people. They have been mocking us for many years, and you guys don't see nothing wrong with it. It's crazy. I'm not my kid's friend at all. And they know that I am their father, and I will move accordingly. I check their phones and everything. See, that is a job of a parent. That is a job of a parent, to be nosy. Sometimes you gotta be nosy. Sometimes you gotta be nosy. You got Dwayne Wade's son going around at age 14, got a boyfriend. I'm not, whatever he wants to do, and he wants to feel that he's a gay, let him do that when he's 18. But what are we getting at in this world where we don't have morals? Jackman in the house. What happened to the morals? And TikTok has pick and choose. Jackman, they pick and choose. They put my ass in TikTok jail 24/7. They're putting me in TikTok jail, saying that I am creating hate speech. And they quick to take Chief Peanut Nola 504 and put me in timeout. I want people to understand it. But they don't mind polluting our children. They don't mind destroying the minds of our children. Chantel in the house. And these are the things that you have to understand, that our oppressor, will love to oppress us to the day we die. I want people to understand that they want to believe that they are the dominant being over our people. Shout out to Greedy Vegan in the house. They believe that they are the superior one, and we are the less. And we have not grown, family. We have not grown the way that we should. We have not grown. We still blaming the white man. We still held back because we believe we're slaves. We still held back, family. And that's the sad thing. It's ridiculous. I mean, this young lady is really embarrassing herself on social media. The young man, I look at the white kids, and sometimes you could tell that white children that have been raised in a racist family, you could tell that these young children was not raised in a racist family. You can see their demeanors that they did not want to do this. It was our own children who was allowing this fuckery to go on. And that's the thing I'm talking about, what I see. And it's sad. They don't, when it comes down to melanated people, they're trying to shadow ban us on social media. They don't mind us acting an ass and ghetto. Now there was a fight on Twitter where these two big girls was throwing hands. See, we are the entertainment of the world. They don't mind embarrassing our people. They don't mind showing us in a horrible life. They don't mind us looking like we are retarded. I want people to understand that, Miss Boulder. And this is the sad thing that is going on in our nation. We can't get out of our own way. Our people cannot get out of our own way. And it's sad. The trouble is us. The trouble is us. Generational curses, the things that we do to each other. And Lord knows I just always keep thinking the best out of us. I'm always thinking that we're going to do the righteous things in life. I always think the best. I don't want to ever have to think the worst in us. But the sad part is we are what our colonizers have been doing. They have been colonizing us for so long that we can't get out of our own way. Our people are so poisoned that the white man don't have to do anything to us. We're just going to do it to ourselves. The white man is no longer the threat over us. The threat over us is us. And I have seen so many wicked melanated people. So many dangerous melanated people. See that Sambo? They told you Johannes, Uncle Tom was the sellout. But all along, it was Sambo. Right, Wood? It was Sambo that was saying, Master, are you sick? I'm sick too, Master. It was Sambo who was telling on his fellow brother. It was Sambo who was tap dancing, who was the first house nigga who was doing all the tap dancing. Yes, Aborigine people, we're not all of us have not been into slavery, but some have been into slavery. Some of our ancestors were slave masters. Some of our ancestors were slave masters. I want people to understand that. I'm not proud to sit here and tell you that some of our Indian tribes enslaved other people. Our Indian tribes slaved some of the African foreigners, and we got cuts out of the deal. Our Aborigine people enslaved white people. We enslaved white people. They don't want you to know that, because what they want you to know is that you've been the slave. See, when Christopher Columbus came over here, he didn't come over here, he brought slaves over here. These people were prisoners in their own land. In Europe, they were prisoners. These people were savages that they let out of jail, and they came for work. I want you guys to understand that these people didn't come here. They didn't come here like y'all. They didn't lie to y'all so much, making y'all think we the foreigners. They didn't lie so many times, telling us we the foreigners. All along, they the motherfucking foreigners. Because when you look at the history of The European, they were the ones coming on these big boats. There's documents. There's documents. There are images of them in real life, videotapes of them coming on boats and ships. But you don't see that with our people. Our people didn't come on boats and ships in big droves. Some people came from Africa. Not all. The Africans that came with the Europeans, they came together. And that was in modern times. You got to understand, this was not the time. See, where were you between 1492? Where were you? Some of you guys want to understand that these pilgrims were prisoners of war. They were slaves of the queen. The queen brought slaves over here to rejuvenate their life, to live, because they were overcrowded. Their prisons were overcrowded. The Europeans' prisons were overcrowded. These were people who ate people. These were murderers. These were sex offenders that they let loose. Shout out to Curtis. They let murderers and sex offenders out, and that is their offspring. But you want to believe in your science teacher, your history teacher. You seem to believe that they have more knowledge than you because they're telling you the history of the European. They'll tell you stories. They came here with their God. We were spiritual people who believed in the sun, and they came here with their God, forcing their God and their beliefs on us. And as we were gullible then, we are still gullible now, because we have always been a good-hearted people. We don't have it in our nature to be savages. We don't have it in our nature to be evil. That's not in our nature. I want people to understand this, that it's not in the nature of the Aborigine to slaughter people, unless it's in the house. 8 dots in the house. I want people to understand that you came to this, that you were already here in you as you watch the colonizers come here. One of their great leaders said, you remind them of gypsies. That these people have copper colored skin, dark complexion. And he didn't say that they were pale face. He didn't say that the Mongoloids that you see today that's claiming this land, they're claiming the land. See, the Mongoloids, it's, they got some of them who, when you do your deep down history and you really start digging and you understand where a lot of Mexicans come from, Spain, because the real Aborigine Mexicans were melanated people. The light-skinned people came later on, a mutation. These people traveled here because they were the police in Europe. They were the security guards for the Europeans. You won't even listen to your great leader, Malcolm X. When Malcolm X said we were the Aborigine, you wouldn't even listen to him. But you want to turn the other cheek like Martin Luther King. Even Martin Luther King said, we didn't fall on Plymouth Rock. He was basically telling you that you were already here. We are some hard-headed Aborigine people. And we have been fooled multiple times. How many times are we going to be fooled by false prophets? We scream to their God. We praise their God. While our babies are dying. While our people are incarcerated in prisons. But you are on your knees to their white Jesus. What such a God would allow his people to suffer such beatings. They tell you to turn the other cheek. They tell you to walk as Martin Luther King did. And what did that get us, family? Every other people are together and strong together. But when it comes down to our people, we don't have backbones. Our people don't have backbones. And you have to understand that all you got to do is throw our people some money, Brandon Rogers. See, money is a distraction. Money is a distraction. Hollywood is a distraction. Sports is a distraction. Comedy is a distraction. Because you will never get to that promised land that you want to get to living in distractions. Shit crazy in the house. You're not going to get where you want to get by distractions. Because all you got to do is throw $1 in the middle of your brothers and sisters, and he'll turn on his own mother for $1. Some brothers and sisters out there don't even know their mamas and daddies no more. The mamas and daddies brought them through everything. Sacrificed them through 4 years of college, paid for them to go to college. They sacrificed for them to have a roof over their head. They didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out, but they quick to throw their mother and father in the old folks' home. See, we didn't have that mentality, but we learned well from the European on how to disrespect our ancestors. We learned well how to disrespect our ancestors. Some of you guys don't understand that some of the things that we do to our old people reflects why we don't live long. All you brothers out there that sit there being disrespectful to your mother, all you sisters that's being disrespectful to your mother and your father, all the things that you do is karma to you. The things that you do is all the energies that are reflecting in the air. You represent your family, that name on the back. I don't care what the colonizer gave you, but you represent your family. And when you out here and you walk this earth and you disrespecting your family, you're disrespecting yourself. We have been distracted too long. And we don't understand the hurt and pain that we have for each other, the envy that we have for each other. Because you love going on Facebook, looking at people that you don't know, because you're a window shopper. Ready to murder your brother off. Want to know. I had a brother I ain't heard never. All I knew him is from school. And the brother goes into my message and asks me for money. Don't say nothing to me any other time. See, people don't know the 504 don't mind helping the brother, brother or sister out there. I don't mind. But goddamn. I mean, you couldn't turn to your family because you can see you done manipulated everybody, so you go to a stranger and you want some money. You done burnt your bridges with everybody in your family. Some of you people marry other people, and then y'all love their family more than you love your own family. Only in the melanated community that's like that. Only in the melanated community. Because you know why? Melanated copper people are broken people. Let's tell it like it is. Who have more pain than melanated copper people? Who suffers more than melanated copper people? Sagittarius Jones in the house. KJ in the house. Who suffers more than our people who are in incarceration, who's always the least liked. Because you was not born for them to like you. You were the superior being as you were born. You were born for them to not like you. Because something special about you, you just haven't tapped into it yet. A lot of you brothers and sisters haven't found your way yet. It's okay. A lot of you brothers and sisters haven't found your way. I want people to understand it takes a while. Life is a journey, and life is energies. On TikTok, we got our young ladies and our young men buying and kissing the feet of these young white kids. And I'm watching the white kids feeling awkward, feeling like they don't want to do this. Somebody put them up to this, and the black kids were trying to get them to do disrespectful shit to them. Shout out to the Big Bird Chief. I don't understand that. And see, I'll be trying to tell people all the time, this is nothing has to do with me not liking white people. I have nothing against white people. I have nothing against white people. What I have is against people who can't see the truth, who try to keep us in our captivity and keep us buried, trying to take away our voice. And if y'all don't see that shit on every social media outlet, they are blackballing us on social media. And I want you guys to understand that they're not going to play us fair in this world. We got to come together. We got to do something about these young people. And if you're on TikTok and y'all see the video, I want y'all to report that as a hate speech. We cannot let our children go around thinking that it's okay to be kissing the feet of a white person, to be bowing down to a white person. It's not okay. It is not okay. And it's crazy that some think that is entertainment. They're laughing at your ass. I'm sick and tired of my people getting laughed at. Come on now, when you go to World Star, how many videos that you see of melanated people on World Star? It's always our ratchet ass that's being clowned, Sambo tap dancing. Entertainment for the white man and the white woman, for the Chinese man. Oh, mankind. We tap dance. We fighting. And we got our women on the ground, butt naked, fighting. Only our people. Don't tell me about Latinos and the shit they do, because Latinos are more together than we are. Yeah, they ratchet. Some ratchet ass people in every group of people. But they seem to stick together. They don't get up on social. You look on social media, you see social media wars and beef. You see it only in our community. The social media wars, the doxing, the shit that you see only comes from our people. You don't see that with theirs. Our people come from the generation of crack. There's a lot of brothers and sisters that came, that crack babies. A lot of crack babies. I'm sorry. All these crack babies running the damn street. And that's what we're dealing with right now, crack babies. And I'm sorry. I'm going to tell it like it is. I don't know how to act in public. Motherfuckers got depression, mental fucking problems. Blame your mama. Your mama giving you some Similac. She giving you crack. I mean, you motherfuckers had so much crack and alcohol in your system as a baby. You know we don't know how to treat each other. We the only men that go around. We see our women. Our women can't be special to us unless we calling them bitches and hoes. We out here damaging our women. They are so insecure. They need so much. They want our attention so bad that they feel that they gotta dress so in tights. They gotta wear tight figure clothes in order to be feeling special. I want people to understand that. So that's our generation. Our boys are being raised to respect the young ladies today. And the young ladies are just as worse as the boys. The young ladies are not ladies, they want to be men. And they ratchet as hell. What has happened to our people? We were better off in segregation. We were better off to ourselves. It was better off when we was not going to school with our oppressor. And this is what you fought for, Martin Luther King? This is what you fought for? This is what you died for? Because you could tell, I can ask y'all one question right now. Are we better or are we worse? I can ask everybody in the chat, are we better or are we worse? Shout out to Brian. Are we better as a people or are we worse as a people? Because I don't know. I just don't get it. I would rather be together as one and us being together, Greedy Vegan, than us being so divided as a nation of people. It's just sad that we don't have the love that we should. Absolutely no class anymore. It's really sad. I question the woman all the time. All the women too. It's really sad, and they think that they like doing something good with what makes it worse. And the fact that it's okay that a woman make money. Nobody is against women making money. But you emasculate your own men and you don't even know it. It's like you're in competition with your own man, and your man was made to be your backbone. And a melanated man has it hard already in this world. They have it already hard. They got to deal on the job with the white man. They got to deal on the job with everybody in this world. And God damn it, they got to go home to their woman that's putting them down. Come on. Some of you guys got to wake up and understand how hard it is for a man that is melanated. It's hard for a woman. It's hard for a melanated woman. But they want our melanated women. They'll kill us all off to be with the originator of the world. They don't want to have nothing to do with us. They want our woman. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: you have the seed, she has the Eve gene. You have the seed, and she has the Eve gene. So they want to stop your seed from producing babies and eliminating their people. The more that your children have interracial sex with interracial people, you're killing off the white man. And I know that's sad, and I know that sounds racist, but scientific facts is the darkest complexion person gets with the lightest complexion person. You are the dark complexion person. And that's science. That ain't me just talking shit. I want people to understand this. And that's why we have been a target. This is why our people get stumped in the ground. They always wanted our women sexually. Don't you know them days that they talk bad about Ancient Mama and all them big old women. They love them big old women behinds and titties. They love that. They used to sneak in the bedrooms, so they leave their wives and go sneak with the black woman. If they had it to themselves, they'll knock us all off and have our women. I watch Gabrielle Union and all this. It's not. I'm not against these people. I can't tell nobody about their child and talk about them being gay and all this. I'm not. I'm talking about the age level. I don't care who a grown person sleeps with. That is their business in a bedroom. I don't give a fat fuck. But when a child is 14 years old and a child, you got this child on national media, got this child taking pictures, kissing a white boy. It's disturbing. And I question the parents of Dwayne Wade. What is wrong with Dwayne Wade? I just don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. That's why I keep telling you, what grown people do, I don't give a damn. Everything is dealing with stopping yes, reincarnation. A lot of people don't understand reproducing is the number one reason why they keep putting all these agendas out here. Abortions and reproducing. They want to stop that. Okay, and a lot of that is the Democrat Party. A lot of that is the Democrat Party, and I'm not too much in on the Republican Party, but a lot of that is the Democrat Party. I told you guys last night about the difference between the KKK and the Jim Crow. You're dealing with the KKK is the Democrat Party, and the Jim Crows are the Republican Party. And some of you guys believe in one party is better than the other, and I don't believe that. I believe that both of these parties have been lying to us, and they are related to each other in one way or another. I heard Joe Biden, and I heard Rich McConnell. Mitch McConnell said that he's not giving so-called black people. He don't think that so-called black people deserve reparations. He said that his generation of people didn't put our people in slavery. He said that he said that he don't they're not he's not for giving us reparations. He said he already gave us a month of Black History Month. He said he gave us Martin Luther King statues. He said he gave us a day off. This is what the Mitch McConnell said. Mitch McConnell don't want your ass with reparations. Mitch McConnell is one. Go look at Mitch McConnell's family. He is from Kentucky. They don't want you to have anything. See, when it comes down to the Jews, because let me tell you something, Mitch McConnell, you bitch. You wasn't living in the time when the Jews were getting thrown in the oven. You had nothing to do with the Jews being thrown in the oven, so why are they still getting their reparations? Why do they still get their reparations? You have to ask yourself that. Shout out to Pony Locks, Chief Flemings. But people of color don't deserve reparations. Joe Biden don't want to give reparations to us. He's the same man who signed bills to incarcerate many of our people to this day. He's the same man that wrote a bill about busing. Joe, Mitch McConnell, these people, whether they are Republicans or Democrats, they are the same party. All they do is flip flop. Biden told Al Sharpton, we're going to have to start working with the Hispanics. Look, they will skip melanated people. They will skip us. Right now, they put billions of dollars into Ukraine. They put billions of dollars, about $3 billion, the relief of Ukraine. When has Ukraine become America? Your tax dollars helping Ukraine on something that has nothing to do with our country. I want people to understand this. On something that has nothing to do with our country. Our tax dollars are paying the Ukrainians. Because you know why? Because they are not making enough babies. Sean, in a house. They are not making enough babies, family. And that's what the bottom line is, that Caucasians are losing numbers, and they turned down the Haitians. They told the Haitians to turn back around when the Haitians had their problem. They don't want a country of color to come in this country because they know that would be mixing with us, and we would have more numbers in voting. I want people, any countries of color, they don't want them in here. A lot of people, the biggest secret in the world is not understanding that Europeans and Africans, have a lot in common. Europeans and Africans have a lot in common. I want you guys to understand it. All of these countries are from the same region. Herschel Walker, Usambo, ass licking ass, cannot complete a complete sentence. Herschel Walker and his offspring, his little girl that he has for a son. Herschel Walker with his little girl that he has for a son. Makes me wonder what Herschel was doing, that little boy. Herschel Walker used to beat the hell out of his his wife. And all of a sudden now he can run for Congress. He used to beat the hell out of his wife, Herschel Walker. I don't understand, family. I don't understand. Charles Barkley, Herschel Walker, Jesse Lee Peterson, all these motherfuckers. All these motherfuckers are what's wrong with our country. And we could talk all day long about white people. And then we're going to all sit and look in the mirror and realize it was us all along. It was Sambo. All along, it was Sambo who, if it wasn't for the Moors going into the caves, showing the Europeans how to clean themselves. If it wasn't for the Moors telling them to stop eating their own feces. See, the Moors were in there, in the mountains, civilizing savages. It was the Moors. And all these motherfuckers want to be a Moor and don't know the Moors did a lot of damage. The Moors are some of the reasons why we're in our troubles to this day. They unleashed the beast. A lot of you Moors don't understand that you unleash the beast. The beast was in the caves walking on 4 legs. The beast had tail. The beast was having sex with dogs and cats and animals. But you went in there and civilized them. You went and civilized these people. And these are the same people that's kicking you in your fucking ass today. This is these same pilgrims that has fucked over our people to this day. That's why all skin folks are not kin folks. Moors have also had sex with a lot of Caucasian women. And like I told you, a lot of you guys before, the Moors was something else. The Moors was something else. And they were navigators, they were travelers, but they were like pirates. The Moors was all over the place. And I want people to understand that all you guys just want to be a part of something. I see a lot of these guys just want to be, man, I'm a Moor. You don't even know the fucking history of Moors. You don't even want to be tied. You want to be tied to Africa, tied to America at the same time. You want Africa and America at the same time. You say you're from here, but yet you say you're from there. And bloodline matters. Don't let nobody tell you bloodline don't matter. I talked to a Brazilian, and like I told you, just because they speak another language, so many of our indigenous Brazilians are your people. So many of our indigenous Brazilians down in South America are related to us. Some of our people migrated from South America all the way up. We are the people of the sun. We were close to the equator. Our people live off energies of the sun. Moors come from the north. We come from the sun. I want people to understand it. Europeans brought Caucasians over here. And that's a fact. For those who watch Nature Boy, they got some pictures of some Europeans. The guy Nature Boy who got arrested for being a cult leader. Man, they got a picture of a Moor, and he looked just like Nature Boy. They got some actual Moors here in America. They got some actual Moors, born Moors, right here in America. You can look at them, how different some of them look. Some of them look so different than us. The Moors are our ops. They'll tell on our ass in 2 seconds. You claim Turtle Island and say, Turtle Island is a continent from South America to Canada. You can't just claim North America. You got to claim all the connecting land. And I want you guys to understand that I'm going to stand by telling you Haiti was a part of America. I'm going to stand by telling you that a lot of them islands are part of America. How many times we're going to have to overcome? But some of you guys like getting your ass whipped. Some of you guys love, you want to keep on protesting and marching. The fuck marching and protesting done for your ass? All it does is get your ass whipped. We shall overcome. You ain't overcome yet. You ain't overcome yet because you haven't overcome with yourself. The self-hatred that you have for yourself. You haven't overcome the things that you have done to self. Confederate history from you. The original Indians were Confederates. The original Indians were Confederate. They took your flag and made your flag an evil flag. Everything that we invent and we make of good, they take it and make it evil. They took the fleur de lis, a flower that the flower that you see on the New Orleans Saints helmet. For those who watch football, they took that fleur de lis from Louisiana, which was it was a flower, and they took that flower to Britain, to London, and they brand slaves with that fleur de lis. And everything that was of good, they turned bad. Crazy, Derek. Crazy. They just love the European culture, and your culture is the most greatest culture on the planet. We are so connected to that. We just love their culture, but we forget about our own culture, our own beautiful culture. Everybody follows so-called African Americans. Only 1988. Come on, y'all, 1988. Messy Jesse. That wasn't too long before they start calling y'all African American. Most Smokey Robinson to this day refused to be called African American. Smokey Robinson to this day said that he never accepted the word African American. Yes, protect our children. Protect the women and the children. Because we're on our downfall right now, y'all. I want people to understand that. Things are not getting better. You keep on letting people tell y'all bullshit. It's not getting better. And I just don't know. Some people, like I said, some people you can't talk to, Tony. Everybody ain't for you. Everybody ain't for you. You can't speak the truth to. Everybody ain't for the truth. Because some people love being a slave. Some people love their master. Some people love their master. They love their jobs. Stephen A. Smith said that he loved his bosses. He loved the money. He loved his bosses. He does everything. He wakes up every morning wanting to please his white bosses. And that's Sambo, because he's caught up with money. Our culture is Southern, and it's definitely Southern. Every time you see somebody sick, you're telling people you take your sick leave and you let them get out in the sun, and the sun will regenerate you. Don't stay in the house. The house is going to drain you. You notice when you're in the house and you're in the bed and you're in that sick bed, and you feel drained, you feel tired, and you don't feel like getting up. As soon as you get outside, you start feeling better because the sun rejuvenates you. It energizes you. You are the people of the sun. And everybody can't sit out in the sun because a lot of people don't burn because of their mutation. A lot of people are going to burn because of their mutation. But those who have melanin can sit out in the sun. And the sun heals you. Nature heals you. And tune yourself with nature. Love yourself and stop blaming the white man. Let's stop empowering, stop giving the strength and the power to the white man and saying how great he is. Because a lot of you guys, I do have to say, was not back there in slavery and didn't actually see slavery yourself. So a lot of you guys don't know who was actually enslaving who. Because I did research and found out we were enslaving people too. The white people was not the only people that carried slaves. And I'm not proud to say that our people carried slaves. It's not nothing to be proud of. But our people held slaves just like their people had slaves. So we got to stop empowering nations of people to make them believe that they're more powerful than us. We got to stop making them feel that they have so much greatness over us, that their ancestors are so much greater than us. Because you make yourself look weak. And we got to stop being the laughing stock of communities in the world. Be proud of yourself, man. Stick your chest out. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Stick your chest out and understand how great you are. I know y'all hear my voice, and I'm struggling to keep it going, but you guys know that the ancestors talk through me, and as the ancestors talk through me, I tried to keep inspiring you guys. Even when I was sick, I was still trying to inspire you guys because the ancestors are walking through my soul. The ancestors are giving me the inspiration to talk to my people and tell you how loved you are and how great you are. I want people to understand that. Yeah, those who hit the bottom will be first. And you're not just the Indians. You are the original people of the world. See, that's the secret that we didn't talk about. That's the deep secret that things were told in reverse. You would be, and biblically, you would be the Hebrew Israelites. You would be them people. You are the originators of the world. Everything started with your woman. The Eve gene is only in your woman. Even though I am not a religious person, I do know that we are the originators of the world. That everything come through Aborigine people. I believe that everything in civilization started here. That the things that they told you over there, that I believe Israel is there. I believe that the Grand Canyons are holding so many secrets of our history and our people, so many things that have been stolen. So don't just stop at being Aborigine of America. Don't just stop at being Aborigine of America. Because your people are the greatest people on the foundation of the planet. This is why that our people are the people that they take. Big Mike in the house. They take your organs. They steal your children. They steal your organs. They're stealing people organs. They're eating our people. And you have to ask yourself why. You have to ask yourself why. Why are they taking our people heart? I tell you guys, do not be a donor. Do not volunteer to be a donor. If you got donor on your license, go back and get the shit taken off. Go back and get the shit taken off. Because you are a target for them to kill off. Tell them, Derek Nola, take that donor off. Because you might get in a situation where you got into a car accident. And you may be fighting for your life, but they're going to let you die because you got donor, and they're going to take your kidney. They're going to take your heart, and they're going to give it to some white man, some rich white man. Let you make that decision on who you want to give your heart to. Should not be to your family. Be careful. They took my sister's heart. My sister had cancer, and she was not dying until they busted her heart. They broke her kidneys. They busted her kidneys up. And you can't live without kidneys and liver. And they made it to where she wouldn't want to drink water. And they immediately took her heart because she wanted to be a donor. My sister was a great person. My sister wanted to help people, but she didn't know that they were trying to kill her off fast. Don't think that these people are for you. Don't think that these people are for you. They want your limbs. There's a lot of people who get diagnosed with stuff, and next thing you know, in 2 weeks they're dead. In 2 weeks they're dead. You wonder, like, golly, what, it wasn't that sick? In 2 weeks they're dead. And they're not dying. They're not dying. They're filling them up with all of that medicine, all that pain medication, until it eats your kidneys, until it destroys your kidneys, and where you won't be able to drink water. We have to be careful, family, because we are a target. I lost my mother to breast cancer. I lost my sister to breast cancer. I lost my blood father to stomach cancer. I have been through it back and forth. And I know what they do to people. I watched my mama, a healthy marathon runner. My mother was a marathon runner. You could not beat my mother. My mother was a marathon runner. She was 74 years old and could still outrun some people. And she was competent. She was doing fine. And next thing you know, she goes in the hospital and don't come out. You don't know what they're doing with your loved ones. You don't know what they're doing behind your back. You don't know. You go home, you go to sleep, and next thing you know, they got a cold blue going on. That's why you got to stay to the end and watch what these nurses and what these doctors are doing to your children. This is why I tell you, you got to get your children to be educated so you can let them be the doctors. Let them graduate from school. Let them learn the technology so they can learn how to doctor on their own people. We need doctors. We need lawyers to protect us. Don't tell your children don't go to the white man's school, because them Africans are going to the white man's school. Them Africans are getting the education they need, and they send their education back to Africa. I've been living a dark part of me every year, and it's been now 3 years for my mama. And every year on the 30th of April, I mean on the 25th of April, I lived that nightmare over and over that I had to pull the plug on my mother because they were breaking my mother's ribs. She was already gone, and they kept breaking, and they kept making her suffer. But I know she lives through me. I know she's inside of me. It's nothing like a mother and her son. It's not, for those who got a mother, and it's nothing like a mother and her son. That's not an experience in the world. I had two of my two best favorite ladies. I had my mother and my wife, and now I'm down to one of them. One of my favorite girls was my sister. As I was on the road, we would talk all the time. We'd be talking and having a good time. She'd tell me what city I'm in right now. If I was in Ohio, oh, where you at now? If I'm in the mountains of West Virginia, we had that conversation. My other sister was left raising my sister's 3 children because my mother had custody of them babies, and my mother died, and she left 3 beautiful children, and my sister took over custody. My sister that don't have children took over custody over her sister's children. You never know what people go through in life. You never know. Then this past year, the darkest thing happened to me. I kept wondering how I was losing weight. I kept saying it was potassium because my doctor told me I had low potassium. I had to get another doctor that looked like us because they misdiagnosed me. And all along, I had sugar diabetes. I was 253 pounds. And I went down 170 pounds in 3 weeks. They checked me for cancer, HIV. They checked me for every disease that they could find. And I was negative. And they didn't even check me for sugar. It took my new doctor to find out I was dealing with type 2 diabetes. The diabetes was eating the fat off me. But you know what? God, look, I'm glad. I don't have no stomach no more. I look like I'm in high school again. I'm 194 pounds. I gained my weight back. I'm 194 pounds. And I want people to understand, it was scary coming on live because I knew you guys could see me. I knew that you guys could see me and was wondering what was going on with Chief. But it didn't stop me from coming on live because I still had to do my work. I had to do the work of the spiritual most high. I had to keep working. Shout out to Nola Girl. I had to keep working for you guys. I had to keep on going for my wife and my children. I was going through it hard, but I'm still here. And I'm in a better shape. I'm so energetic. I let all that bread go, all that bread that produces a lot of sugar. I do a fish diet with vegetables. And then I'm feeling the best of my life right now. If we work hard, I turned a 495 high to an 80. I'm at an 80 now with sugar. I was 495 when they took me off my 18-wheeler. I went 1 month without working because in the 18-wheeler business, they can't have you, DOT will not allow you to be sick with medication. And I went without working for a whole month, not knowing if I was going to be able to get back in time while all my bills was going behind. And I was able to catch up. I worked hard on the treadmill. I was busting it on the treadmill. And I started eating right. I got rid of sugar products. I stopped drinking cold drinks. Cold drinks was my addiction, not beer, not liquor. It was cold drinks. Some of you guys call it pop. But the cold drinks was causing me to die. It was causing me to die. Some things you got to do away with. Some things you got to let go if you really want to live. If you really want to live for your children, you got to get rid of some of that shit. You got to get a lot of that shit out your system. You can go months and months and make yourself disciplined. You got to discipline yourself. And you can turn them numbers around. But it takes you. Nola, girl, you've been through everything. But don't ever quit fighting. Don't ever quit fighting. No matter what you've been through. Don't ever quit fighting. I didn't never think I would approach 200 pounds again. I'm at 195 pounds, and I've been eating nothing but the things that I eat. I learned that peanut butter cuts down sugar. Every morning I might get my oatmeal, and I mix peanut butter in my oatmeal with cinnamon. You mix cinnamon and oatmeal together, and guess what? That cuts the sugar. And it was cutting my sugar, and it made the protein helped me gain my weight back, and I feel healthier. I had my speckled trout. I had my red snapper. I had my, I eat a lot of seafood. Salmon. Only you can save you. Because I'm going to tell you like this, ain't nobody going to save you. Ain't nobody, you'll be gone today. You know, sister, we had a sister that used to, Sister Betty. Sister Betty used to be one of my biggest supporters. Sister Betty passed away. Sister Betty used to donate to my channel. I used to try to stop her from donating. She had went through, her husband had left her and cheated on her. And Miss Sister Betty was like in her 60s. And Sister Betty was one of my biggest supporters. And so it was something about me that she just liked about me. And I don't care. You couldn't talk about Peter Nola 504 because she would get in that chat and she would tell people off. Sister Betty, what an angel she was. What an angel Sister Betty was. For those who remember Sister Betty, who died of a heart attack, who suffered with 3 heart attacks. Our people are dying through our foods. Our people are dying through the stuff that we think tastes good. And I'm not telling you that you can't never go back and eat the things that taste good. You can't go back and eat ice cream again. Just get your life back together first. Go at least 2 months without eating bad. And watch how quickly things change for you, Bronze. Just watch. So I like to thank everybody once again for supporting Peanut Nola 504 and this Aborigine channel. I want to thank you guys. I had a great week. My son graduated from Belhaven University. I had a great moment with my son. My wife and I are so proud of our son. He got that master's. He got that bachelor. Now he's going to get that master. Educate your children. Don't tell them that don't go learn that white people's. No, we need doctors. We need lawyers. We need nurses. We need people that's going to take care of us. We need people that's going to take care of us, family. And I pray. I know some of you guys don't believe in prayer. But I pray. And I pray for all you guys. I pray that nothing but great things happen to everybody that follows me and those who don't follow me. I pray. And I pray to my spiritual God through the Son, the Holy Spirit, not white Jesus. I pray. So if you wanna not follow me anymore because I pray, I'm not the channel for you. I pray for all. What is wrong with praying for the best for you? What is wrong for praying for the best for you? What is wrong with people praying for you, loving you? And that's what I do. I want nothing but the best for you people. Because you people are my people. We are the Aborigine. And despite what somebody told me, we all not from the same tribe. So despite all that, those who follow me, we from the same tribes. And we got the same agenda. It's to make our community better. We have the same agenda to make our community and our people better. I hope you guys enjoyed Peter Nula 504 and his Aborigine team. I just really, really enjoy you guys. I have the best chat in the world. I'd like to thank you guys for coming in and support me. You guys have a blessed night. Remember that the opinions in the chat may not reflect the opinions of Peanut Nula 504 and his Aborigine channel. Well, remember that all skin folks are not kin folks. Remember that we all not the same. Some people don't have the same values as we do. Okay, so just remember that we're talking to our people, and it may not reflect everybody else. Shout out to Secretary Jones, one of the best, one of my best followers. Shout out to you, brother Thomas, my brother Thomas, and Nola girl Tony. I like to thank all the people, Alexis, everybody, Sister Bolden. I like to shout out to Bronze. Shout out to Tom, the Greedy Vegan. Shout out to 504 Indigenous Warrior, Pony Locks. And if I missed you, Dice TV, all of them who came through today, thank you guys. Thank you guys, because I'm nothing without you guys on social media. My content is nothing without you guys. Okay, without you guys, it wouldn't be the way it is right now. I'm approaching 2,000 subscribers. I'm very close. I'm at 190. I'm at 196. I hope to get that 2,000 subscribers. So if you could share my content, it will be and tell people about me. A lot of people don't know nothing about Peanut Nola 504. So let them know about me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm out of here. You guys, y'all keep strong. I hope you guys have a great night.